Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. My thumbnail is quite amusing. I was on the phone at the same time, so it's kind of like talking to someone whilst taking my thumbnail, just trying to kick them off the call. Are we having a notification as the washing machine starts up? I was planning on coming on at 6 o'clock, and are we going to get a notification? But I need to go. Oh no, I've got my coffee. I've got no cards. Okay, I've got a cake, a chocolate cake. Got chocolate. I've got no cards. I've got a remote control, a cup of coffee in a Donald cup. Why is he grumpy? No tarot cards. Oh, I'm going to use a psychic tarot. That's a good idea. And we've drawn the curtains because the lighting's better with the curtains drawn, apparently. I'll be back. Okay. Do I want all these cards? Well, they're at hand, aren't they? Where's the... Let's get the energy cards out. And the psychic tarot. That will get us going. Okay. Original. I can tell by your logo. The hair's a bit frizzy. I had like a really late afternoon soak in the bath. Okay, so because you really wanted to know that. It's been like a really lazy day. Okay. And we're now 4 minutes past 6. Did a notification go out? I'm not sure it did. Maybe it's just me and you, original. Okay, make sure I'm on the right channel. Woo! It's turned a bit nippy. Right, let's pull some cards. Anyway, the others will catch up later. There you go. There goes the notification. What's that about? It says I've been on for 2 minutes. Okay. Let's see who joins us. Sometimes it's a good time of day, late afternoon. It's turned extremely cold all of a sudden. All I done was draw the curtains. It wasn't even like the sun was coming in. Okay, the sun's round the front. Let's see who joins us. Oh, I just saw Spiritual Union. Do you know what song's coming to mind? From Grease 2. Okay. Let's bow, let's rock and roll. Hey, come on, let's get the show on the road. And let's bow, let's rock and roll. I don't really know the rest of the words apart from we're gonna score tonight. We're gonna score tonight. We're gonna rock, we're gonna roll, we're gonna score, we're gonna bow, we're gonna score. Oh, 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 tonight. Yeah. Apparently, we're gonna score tonight. Geez, that would be a little nicer pre-birthday treat, wouldn't it? You're listening while you're at work. Trent's going bowling. MC? MC's in the house. What's up with my energy? It's a bit, I was feeling quite quiet. You're going to be driving, but I can listen and do microphone. Okay. I'm not responsible for microphone text. I know this. We know this. Okay. Happy birthday tomorrow. Do you know how many people have wished me happy birthday today? Do you guys like celebrate the birthdays like all month long? My birthday's on the 27th. It's funny. Original, she got it wrong this morning, messaged me. Well, she didn't get it wrong, she just got it early. I was like, it's a day early, but fuck it. Let's celebrate. Okay. KB sent me an email probably about 20 hours ago saying happy birthday, and I received another email from her and it's happy birthday. Oh, was it this morning? Seems like a day ago. Well, I want to know why you're all thinking my birthday's like today. Like an unusual amount. Like, I have nothing to actually celebrate tomorrow. I've opened my presents, I've had my cake, I've had my flowers, I've had all my birthday greetings. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Elvis has left the building and she's gone. Okay, what's happening tomorrow? We're meant to be having our board meeting. Wow, because we're business tomorrow, working on your birthday. I've been getting up really early, so my readings have been going out earlier, especially for you guys overseas. It's been a lot earlier, so I'm not really catching you. Well, I am. I catch you, Laurie. Okay, what's this card? Material and spiritual prosperity. Okay, let's check out this dude here. We'll call him a dude. And he is where? Where is he? I'd say he's in a mansion. Actually, I'd say he's in, maybe not Miami, but he's got his own private pool. He's daydreaming here. The possibilities of having it all. He's on like his terrace. The sun's out, the sun's rising. He's got his own bit of land here. Fountains. They're fountains. Wants to change the light to them, doesn't it? It feels like two beams. So if you kind of go, beam me up, Scotty. Okay. So it's like there's two figures here that have appeared, maybe. They're beams of light. Are they highlighting like the way through for this masculine? All the cards are like the images. I've done a reading this morning, and today, this is when like I get other people to read. I kind of go, tell me what the story is then. And today they said that they couldn't actually see the cards like normal because the sun was distorting the image. And I'm like, yeah, but what do you see? And it wasn't what was on the card that was being seen. Make sense? Well, it'll make sense if it needs to make sense. Okay. It's a great day every day. Add special blessings. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing here. Right. Material and spiritual prosperity. Let me show you it all. What's with the eyebrows? It's like, let me show you all. Okay, that's the Six of Pentacles we've been having when I sang yesterday, Sing a Song of Sixpence. Okay. Do you want to see what was inside my pie? Inside my cake? I've got it here, my cake. It's opened. I keep like picking at it. All this kind of chocolate's fallen out. How do I show you this? Do it this way. There. Oh, sugar lumps. It's chocolate. How do I show them? Well, I just can't. You've got to kind of be here. Okay, we can try and lift it out. That was full up of chocolates and goodies and oh. My diet consists of chocolate. Right. So bringing in the balance yourself, but that takes me to, you create the world that you're desiring to see. Change the way you look at things, and the things you look at change. So there's definitely a different perception today. Conflict and defeat. Well, this looks like you're turning. Well, I only have to say what I see. You're turning away from the light, back down into the dungeon. Your flames there. There's etchings on the wall that are trying to pull you up. Can we see them? Well, if we look closely, we might be able to see them. So it's like your ancestors have arrived to beam you up, Scotty. Hello. Maybe we just do the silent waving. They'll wonder who I'm talking to, though. So they'll wonder if I just wave. It's like, who done that to me today? Temple Toad. I was on a video call with her, and she just stood there and just went like that. I didn't say anything to her, but that's the God's honest truth. And I thought, who's she waving at? And she just waved. Anyway, that's Jamie. That's Jamie. Hello. Hello. Okay, so we've got, you're being helped out of this because you're falling deeper and deeper. I mean, is that even the bottom of the stairs there? Who are your flames there? Okay. Your flames there. So is it your flame raising you up? High. Beam you up high. Marco. Marco, you know what to do. You have to come on and say hi. It lifts your spirits. It lifts everyone else's as well. Remember the rules. Triumph. I felt like this was a surrender energy. It's like, I surrender. Okay, you're going to give something else a try. Look to the light. That's Black Beauty there. Doom, doom, doom. I don't know the tune to it. Doom, 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 doom. Hi, Marco. Okay, beam me up. And so it is. Okay. Well, you're coming out now. Look, out of the fire. Chariots of Fire. What's that song? maybe that was Chariots of Fire I was singing. I don't know. Black Beauty, it took me to the Divine Feminine's energy. Okay? She helps to bring you out of the fire. The Inferno. Disco Inferno, burn, baby, burn. Divine Feminine's not going to leave you there to burn, Divine Masculine. You're going to meet her along the way. Okay, it's like you're going to see her when you're really low. And she will help to show you the light. As I said, the cards are just doing what they're wanting to do here. You're going the wrong way. Come now. Triumph, Chariot card, Major Arcana. Major Arcana meaning, well, these are the minor arcanas. I spoke about the Six of Pentacles yesterday, about it being like the Justice card, but with the Justice card being a major arcana, the Divine will step in and balance things out. Some things you need to do. Okay. There's some things that only you can balance out. So you've hit like rock bottom, should we say that? You can see your flame there. It gives you hope. It gives you hope. And then Triumph is a Chariot, but a major arcana. So you're having a divine push. This could be the Divine Feminine. Like my energy wasn't kind of like that just before I come on. And then I've come on and it's like, whoop! What's that about? We're singing like Grease too. Why is Grease 2000 coming up? What's that actually a song? And then I'm taken to like a hair product. Is that called Grecian? I don't know. Look. Brill Cream, I can get that one. But something 2000, or is it 200? I'm going to put in Greece. I've got another card here. We're not just looking just yet. Just yet? Not just yet. Been 15 minutes on. Oh, no, I didn't actually come on at 1800 hours. What am I looking for? Greece 2000. Greece 2000 hair. Yeah? Yeah, well, I'm speaking about hair gel. Yes, it is. It's called Chapter 2000. Browse Greece 2000 hair. I don't know what this product is. I haven't ever really seen this product. I've heard of it, apparently. Let me show you an image of it. You guys probably know what this stuff is. Ah, okay. My hair's a bit fluffy because I haven't put much oil in it today. Taming oil. Comes up with grease. And where's this product? Here it is. Okay. It's a herbal treatment. Stimulates the scalp, glorifies the hair, germs associated with dandruff and breakage. Emily said yesterday, Danny. His name's Jasper. Jasper's got dandruff. What do you mean because he does? Now comes the daughter. I'm watching on a live.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Emily Show. Chapter 2000. It's by Chambers. Super Hair Grow Scalp Treatment. Whoa, your hair's grown long. This is the deal. This stuff here. That's what comes up with Grease 2000. Why was I talking about that? I don't know. I think it was just random. Oh, we got someone resurrecting. Triumphant success. So rock bottom, being like buried, dead. You thought they were dead and buried. Here comes the resurrection. Okay, I'm just going to read what Marco is typing here. To finally let in the light, how it's such a relief, isn't it? Or a release, Marco. Make my misery just a piece of my history. It's done, gone. Little less victim, little more victory. Yeah, survivor. Okay, you're a survivor. Victim. Okay, yeah. Oh, you're correcting yourself. Oh, yeah, that's cool. We won't. How about we don't even use that word anymore, Marco? I have a plan, but I wasn't permissioned to do it. To sit in a lotus and imagine my counterpart in a lotus position behind me, but I kind of don't want to disturb her peace with the stress in me. So I don't know. Yeah, do it, Marco. That sounds like a good plan to do that, because there's a lot of energetic connection at the moment, and you can do that, can't you? That's a good display of love for you, who feels that they're kind of like maybe have been a shitty lover. Okay, it's time to just love her energetically. Give it a go. It sounds like a good prompt. Okay. Oh, but you want permission. You have my permission to try that. That sounds like a nice position. Sit in a lotus and imagine my counterpart in a lotus position behind me. But I kind of don't want to disturb her peace. But you're only disturbing her peace with closeness and love and peacefulness. That's not disturbing someone. That's only the perception of a disturbed masculine. You're undisturbed now. Love wants to love. Okay. Right, resurrect him. Energy cards. Let's have a look at the bottom here. Intuition. Don't ignore an intuitive nudge like that, Marco. Sounds very spiritual, very close, quite tantric. Okay. Right. Following your intuition, that nudge. Well, when you're in touch, they're guidings. It's your guidance. It's like you just learn to trust it. So, okay, we're doing this then. You have to give yourself permission to go there. You know, your conscience knows if what you're doing is intuitively guided or whether it's your ego speaking. You do know the difference. Okay. Your intuition only speaks truth, which is love, and your ego, well, that focuses on the fear. Don't listen to it. Should we have a look at some well-being cards? I have got the energy cards, but we're going here. We're going here first. Well-being. Okay, we're going to read this card because it kind of slid off the top. It says, the main event isn't the destination, it's my joyous journey. And connecting that way, Marco, is part of the journey. You did not come forth seeking assignments to complete. Excuse me, so I'm going to burp. You did not come forth You did not come forth seeking assignments to complete. You came forth for reason to flow and to love and to enjoy life. Even though you will return home at the end of any vacation, the idea of your holiday is not to complete it as quickly as possible so that you can check it off your list. The idea of your vacation and of this life experience is to have a joyous experience. Interesting. The holiday energy was coming through this morning, very much arcades, fun fairs, playing games, kind of a Holidayville feeling to it. And actually, it went through my mind. It was like I could do with like a holiday or vacation. So I haven't really been away in quite a while. And it was like, what do I need to, in a way, do I really need a vacation? Why do I need to get away from it? You know, when you kind of go, I feel like I just need to get away, different scenery. And it's like, well, I'm not content within my own. But it wasn't that energy. It was just like, it'd be nice to kind of travel just to, I don't know, different location, a different energy. So that kind of come to me today. It's like it's not necessary. If I need a vacation, I'll be given one, won't I? The divine will say she needs a change of location. She needs a vacation. And until then, I'm absolutely content with being at home. Okay, right. Next. This is a glorious time for me to be on this earth. You are extensions of source energy here in these magnificent physical bodies. The amazing diversity of your time-space reality provides the perfect balance from which to create and attract. There's never been a better time to be upon your planet. Look what we're tapping into when you realise you're an extension of source energy. Okay, and you're here in these magnificent physical bodies. The amazing diversity of your time-space reality, and you're receiving messages intuitively, Marco, and not sure whether or not you should be following them. Okay, this is when the whole spectrum kind of opens up. There's just so many realms to explore. And there has never been a better time to be upon your planet. Why is that then? What shifts are going on? Can we find out with the well-being cards? It says, what's my big hurry? It's all for joy. All is well. There's so much about living in the now. So what's the big hurry? You're not ever going to get it done. So what are you racing toward? And why are you never going to get it done? Because there's always more to do. You're always sending out rockets of more desire, always desiring more. Every single activity that you're involved in is for one purpose only, and that is to give you a moment of joy. And that's why it all exists. Lighten up, laugh more, appreciate more, and all is well. It most definitely is. All is well, all is well. Right, okay, can we move? They get me thinking a bit too much. I have to think into them. Let's put these away. Should we have some chocolate? Let's have a big chocolate button. That could just be the normal size of buttons. No, I don't think so. I reckon they're a bit smaller. And a Malteser. I've only got a tiny mouth, you know. That was easily done. Missing her mouth. Okay. Energy cards. 22 minutes, 53 seconds. What's the point of this reading? So that we can lighten up and laugh more and learn to appreciate it all. A door to personal healing and happiness. That's the whole point of this little session with you. The whole point is reaching that door to personal healing and happiness, rather than relying on outside influences to affect our mood. New beginnings in your personal life. This card is a harbinger of positive change. The beautiful light-filled door opens onto a lush, rain-lit spring field with vibrant... Okay. This card is a harbinger of positive change. The beautiful light-filled door opens onto a lush, rainbow-lit spring field with vibrant lotus flowers. What was you saying, Marco? I've been desiring to take off in an RV. Okay, let's go back to Marco. Marco, that would be so nice. I said I was constantly craving that the other day, Laurie, but we're going back to what Marcus said. I'm sure he mentioned the lotus, was it? Yes, it is. Okay. What did I call you, Marcus? Listen, fuck knows what's going to come out of my mouth. Okay, Birdie, you be quiet. Marco, sweetie, you mentioned about Lotus, and it does in this message as well. Okay, but I just can't seem to get this first paragraph out. This card is a harbinger of positive change. The beautiful light-filled door opens onto a lush, rainbow-lit spring field with vibrant lotus flowers. Whether you're working on some inner healing, such as breaking an addiction, or looking to make some external changes, such as finding a new place to live, this card signals that your life is opening up and new opportunities are about to appear. The changes you've been working on are ready to blossom with wonderful results. So make sure you see your personal intentions through with continued action and optimistic expectations. There you go. You want permission? So make sure make sure you see your personal intentions through with continued action. This part, optimistic expectations. Everything is working out for you, Marco. Okay, you didn't just go through all of that for nout. I want to say for nothing. Hawk was just flying, stationary in front of me in the car. I'm in the car. We know. Using your microphone. I love you guys. You make me chuckle. Each and every one of you in your own unique, special way. Because we're special. I'm getting another energy card. Anxiety. What's this about? I've been hearing this word flying around. Now this could be about being cooped up too long. So there's some people that's not wanting to get out there and like socialize, and I have heard this word. It's like it's a bit contagious. Hear someone kind of say, "Oh, I'm feeling anxious," and it's like, I'm not comfortable doing that. Like you're lacking confidence. It's like I don't know. There's just this energy of this being contagious. So you hear someone else saying it, say, well, maybe that's me. I'm a bit anxious about going out there. And let's have a look at this. What are you worried about? Pulling your hair out. You need some of that Grease 2000 stuff. That mentioned about hair loss. I'm sure it did, about growing your hair long. Okay. Don't pull your hair out now. Apparently, this has never been a better time to be upon your planet. So let's deal with the anxiety, this so-called anxiety, which you're just calling upon yourself. When you tell yourself that you're anxious, guess what? You're going to be sent situations to make you like really anxious. It's because you've called it in. So, worry or distress. The woman on this card is filled with anxiety, worrying about something that causes her a great deal of don't know what I was going to say. It says discomfort. So this is also about, seeing as that's a masculine on here, not allowing anyone else's vibe to affect yours. Okay, they might be in a sad, sorry state, but that doesn't mean you need to be in a sad, sorry state. It's like you raise yourself up, you're more than likely going to raise their energy. Don't go and join them down there. That you don't belong down there, do you? There's no reason for you to be down there because you're living in the now. So, okay. Change the way you look at things, and the things you look at change. So stop feeling sorry for your divine masculine. Okay, and then maybe he'll stop feeling sorry for himself. The things you look at change. So this sorry state, stop looking at them in this sorry state, and maybe they'll change because I realise they're actually in this state of being. No one wants to be viewed as being like a sorry state. I think they're sorry. They've got themselves into a state about it. Okay. So this woman, the woman on this card, is filled with anxiety, worrying about something that causes her a great deal of discomfort. Receiving this card upright may indicate that you're experiencing a time of increasing stress, perhaps even a situation that you find yourself brooding about much of the time. These might not be your energies, Divine Feminine. I'm feeling like you're picking up on your masculine's energy. However, if you'll notice the scene outside the window, yeah, show us, because I've drawn my curtains. I don't know what that's all about. Okay, let's have a look at this. However, if you'll notice the scene outside the window, the storm is distant and perhaps even moving away. This too shall pass, it always does. Okay. We pick ourselves up, don't we? We get our happy back on. It's nice when you don't have to kind of drop the happy and you're just in this continuous happy mode. Okay. Whatever is going on, this card is telling you to release the worry and let yourself relax. Brooding and fretting will never solve things, so trust in yourself and your process. When you live with a relaxed heart and mind, you're far more likely to receive the solutions that you seek. So when you live with a relaxed heart and mind, you're far more likely to receive the solutions that you seek. Gotta go deal with dealerships. Car engine blown. But hey, I've got this always. Okay. Marco, I might get the sorest legs from sitting in lotus position. It's a good way though, isn't it? To like make it up. Isn't it worth the sore? Belly's rumbling at that. That's a bit of a shitty excuse. Listen, maybe you deserve for your legs to be sore. Just take the karma. Just take the karma. You're going to have to like clear through it. So you're worried about being hurt. You need to clear through that. You're worthy. I fell down so many times that I started to believe that's where I belong. Don't believe it. That's the ego. Don't believe it. Right, let's get an affirmation because I'm getting off soon. 3223 on the counter. Let's see what wants to come out of this deck. Let's have some chocolate. You'll ruin your dinner? Never. My dinner's never ruined. Why would the divine ever want to ruin my dinner? I just eat in the order that I like. Chocolate pudding first, if I feel like it. Never ruin your dinner. Because I eat what I desire. That's right. Melt it with some warm coffee. I'm actually thinking about how delicious it would be to kiss at the moment with like a coffee chocolate flavour in my mouth. Seriously, Lucy? That's what comes to mind. I quite like a coffee kiss when you've kind of both had coffee and it's nice and warm, but with chocolate as well. Wow. Pull a card. Pull a card. I'm getting distracted, guys. Okay, follow your heart. I've always rewarded my heart. It doesn't even say this. Why do we keep making up things? I've always rewarded. The rewards are coming in, guys. Anyway, for your good heart. Right, I'm always rewarded when I follow my heart. I trust that the GPS in my heart knows all the best routes. And when it seems like it's taking too long to get to where I want, I know that's because there's some cool, weird stuff to see along the way. And Marco, you don't want to miss out on this stuff, that there's cool, weird, energetic, voodoo stuff to really explore. Sign synchronizations. It's opened up massively for the whole collective as of late, like no other time. So, okay, it's time that you open up to it as well. Follow your heart. That just kind of flung. Look, he's got an umbrella here as if he's waiting for some rain to come. I don't know, someone to piss on his day. You're not going to need that. That's your sword of resurrection. Take the umbrella if it makes you feel better. But okay, we're getting another one. Love. Love is a many-splendid thing. Today, I will notice and appreciate at least 3 of these splendors. Chocolate. Like the fact that puppies make me feel like a parent. I watched Beethoven yesterday. The movie with the dog, with the Saint Bernard. Anyway. And Beethoven too. We watched them consecutively. Emily's like, we're watching this. She sat and watched it. That was so cute. It was about love, just the second one. Everyone's falling in love. Okay. Right, so like the fact that puppies make me feel like a parent, or the surge of self-congratulation I feel when I sink a 3-point trash basket shot on the first try. Or how about the chills I get while singing along too. And then it says, name a song, you know the one. Well, I would put in, you're the one that I want. You are the one I want. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Name the song, you know the one. How about the chills? Because I got chills. Anyway, they're multiplying. And I went to Greece, but I went to Greece too. Okay, we're going to score tonight. Progressed a bit, just like Beethoven second. Okay, we're looking at the bottom of the deck. We're going to get off soon. You always say that, Lucy. Impermanence. Life is always changing, and I drift easily through those changes, good and bad. As I drift through hard times, I can take comfort in knowing that I will leave them behind. And as I drift away from good times, I can take comfort in knowing that more will come my way. Impermanence is an equal opportunity non-entity. I'm permanence. Carol, hi sweetie. I like turtle energy at home, wherever I am. Nothing's permanent. This too shall pass. Okay. You got to learn to go with the flow. Ride the waves. I feel like getting an enchanted map. Chocolate? Why not? Why not? I must need chocolate at the moment. Milk. I don't drink milk on its own. Not a big fan. I've been eating rice pudding, homemade rice pudding. 2 pints of milk goes into that. So, milk products at the moment. I reckon I might need some calcium. There you go, Marco. You already know. It's like it's getting to the point where even you feel a bit silly asking things. It's like, I know now. I know I can go within and learn to trust that inner voice. It's your higher self directing you. They always have been. We just kind of, we're not reminded that they're there often enough. Okay, when you remember, there's no shutting them up, really. When I know that you've tapped in. Details. 43. 43 and 34. What do you want to find out? 43. Details. The book, please. There's an energy card here, just kind of at the bottom of the deck. The second chakra, Archangel Ariel. That's your sacral chakra, your passion. We're gonna score tonight. Okay, 43. It's getting a bit dark now. I need to turn a lamp on soon. The most powerful patterns are created within the tiniest details. Pay attention. This is a time to be aware of the fine print in all areas of your life. Look at the details and leave the broad strokes for another time. When this card appears in a reading, it's a sign to finesse a project. Make small but meaningful gestures or add a personal touch to your correspondence. Be aware that what you need to know lies in the details. If you're entering into an agreement of any kind, pay attention to them before, not after, when it's too late. Clarity and transparency are key. You can gain great understanding by observing the minute body language, offhand remarks, and fleeting raising of the eyebrows, fleeting facial expressions that reveal the larger picture. Aye, what's going on here then? It's all in the details. Mostly all the syncs that you guys pick up is not really when I'm reading stuff. It's like when I'm just free flowing. Whatever I tend to talk about that day. That's why I kind of share all. Because it would be silly, wouldn't it, if I edited this? Oh my goodness. Right, we're going to the Lover's Oracle, are we? I wanted to find out a bit more about this details. What are you talking about? Just, that's the question. What are you talking about? It's not quite clear. I felt like it was, I don't know what it's called. I'd say a wild goose. Why would I say that? Like, I don't know. What's the elephant that sits in the room? What are these sayings? Is that even what it means? It's just odd. It felt a bit odd to have that card come out with my reading, because my readings flow. They make sense. That don't make sense. Okay. So I'll find out, because until I've got clarity, which I can find just by asking. Oh, we're going to the Greek mythology. Well, I think I know. Well, that's good, isn't it? You do know. You know what to do. Let's have a look at the Greek mythology. Hi, Leo, how you doing? Greetings, Lucy and company. Greetings. Oh, should I do that thing? What hand do I do it better with? This one, shit. Greetings, friend. Didn't take so long this time, did it? To compose the fingers. Okay. Do I want the light on yet? It makes it hard to read from the book. Focus. Okay. Deal with the conditions that you're in. Live long and prosper. May the force be with you. Yeah. What we got here? Prometheus, cunning. I told you something went quite right. Well, for one, I'm not stupid. Okay, don't be fooled, but I like my innocence, my immaturity. Okay, don't let it fool you. One is not stupid. I do tend to like keep it zipped most of the time and just amuse myself, but there's clarity there. And I said, we'll have a look into this a bit more. Cunning. Prometheus. Let's look, check him out. Right, see if you recognise him. Wanted. Wanted posters. Oh. Anyone? Anyone claiming this one? Cunning. He needs saving. Who's going down into the dungeon? Okay, he's coming up. Who's going to take ownership of this one? Okay. Oh, dear. Lucy, be good. I'm always good. Well, at least I try to be. Okay. Be nice with the words, then. Prometheus represents the cunning and determination of human mankind. It says, oh no, it doesn't. I added that in. Sorry. Men, human kind. Still got man in it. By deliberately endearing himself to Zeus, he was able to be part of the god's inner circle. I'm not even over keen on that Zeus. He's the one who originally split divine counterparts apart, sent them on their wicked way to work their way back together. And if they worked their way back together, then they were allowed to be. It's because they have more power than the gods combined. We are God. We're God individually, but together, well, Lord help us. So this dude, he's sucking up to Zeus at the minute. Well, he has been. Don't assume. Okay. By deliberately endearing himself to Zeus, he was able to be part of God's inner circle, but actually he was a human who wanted most of all to assist his kind. Oh, okay. Just been pretending, you see, on the other side. Okay. That does make sense. The divine masculines do work with the 3D, like fear-based energy, and we work more with the 5D. So all the karmic cycles and lessons they've been put through, they're definitely not ones that we could put our divine masculine through. We couldn't be so cruel to them, like to teach them such a hard lesson. But there's lots of others that can do that for the divine masculines to help them to wake up. And what else do we want to say? Yeah, so, okay. Spies. He was astute and would anticipate and warn people to watch out for Zeus's trickery. Right then, what's going on then? Who's been tricked? So I'm feeling like Zeus is more of the ego we're talking about. Okay, you're still not making it really clear to me. Let's carry on. Using clever tactics, Prometheus stole the fire, which represents, we've got chariots of fire here. He's coming out. He's been down there. He's like volunteered to go down deep, deep, deep with the devil. I'm coming out. Using clever tactics, Prometheus stole the fire, which represents not only warmth, but also foresight, and gave it to humanity. This resulted, in terrible afflictions being released in the world, but at least hope survived. Wow. Thank fuck for hope. So Prometheus never lost hope, but he represented cunning and determination despite being punished. His spirit remained undaunted. He's not too bothered then. Now you two must use clever tactics and remain undaunted, cunning, and determined to succeed. The trade-off for upsetting people is your strength and fortitude. Yes, you may have adversaries, but use guile, 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 anticipation, hope, and foresight to achieve success. Okay. That will explain it, Marco. Why your lack of warmth and foresight. Okay. Prometheus stole the fire, which represents not only warmth but also foresight. And it's telling you here, okay, yes, you may have adversaries, but use gall, the gall of it. However you pronounce it, anticipation, hope, and foresight to achieve success. He's snoring over there. Told you, undaunted. Not bothered, are you, Jess? $49.20. Oh, there's another card. Blame it on the inexperience. Well, Icarus, inexperience. I've never had this card. So I feel like you're getting to grips with spirituality, because masculines are very much focused within the 3D here, what we're living right now, day to day, the trauma of the 3D, and the divine feminines, they float right up to 5D and connect with their intuition. So you're learning now how to ascend and not allow this 3D illusion to upset you, upset your vibrational alignment. Hestia, inner fire. Whereabouts is it? Okay, we'll get there. There's a lot under the H's. I believe it's pronounced Icarus. Oh my goodness. Dallas was an ingenious man of great inventive skill who was locked up in an island labyrinth along with his son Icarus. But the clever father planned their escape by constructing 2 pairs of wings out of wax and birds' feathers. He taught Icarus how to use the wings and instructed him to take the middle path between the sun and the earth. Look at this. That's what I feel like this was all about. He's directing his son. Okay. Teaching his son on how to fly. He taught Icarus how to use the wings and instructed him to take the middle path between the sun and earth, not too low and not too high, because the sun would melt the wax. The wings were successful and they left their island prison far behind them. However, Icarus got carried away and flew higher and higher until the sun scorched his wings and he crashed into the sea whilst his father landed safely. Okay, it's like being a bit too big for your boots, isn't it? Trying to ascend more quicker than when you're ready, or when the when the environment is allowing. The moral, let's find out what the moral of the story. The moral of the story might be to take the middle path and not go to extremes. But this is easier to do as we get older. The young do not always listen to what they are told. However, they need to learn prudence for themselves rather than simply obeying elders. Experience is the best lesson. Amen to that. And that's exactly what all the karma is, it's experience. When you stop learning to ask others all the time for what you should be doing next, then you're your own man, your own woman. You just direct yourself. You don't need to look outside of yourself for confirmation, guidance, acceptance. But we learn this with age. You're best to guide yourself. Okay. Sun is shining, birds are singing. Is that so, Bond? Happy birthday, Lucy. Best wishes. It's tomorrow, darling, but thank you very much. Did Icarus fly too close to the sun? Yes. Yeah. The dad told him, stick to the middle path. But he didn't listen. One day. They escaped the prism and then prism. Okay. And then got a bit too cocky. Okay. I don't think he died, did he? He landed in the sea, but the dad landed safely. That's what happened to me. I flew up for 2 months so high, but I fell so low after. It happens. It happens. And when you're able to share your story and be able to tell your story because you see the meaning behind it, how you're going to be able to help others, Marco. So that's fantastic. It's a good job you went through it, because you're going to be able to explain it once you understand what's happened. Let's get a message from your angels. I feel like the Mother Mary wants to have a chat. We'll let her have a chat. Yvonne, you have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by angels. We know this. The animals are sent to help us in any void. There you go. Maya, schooling, study and education helps your life purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. Animals, studying, Opal, your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. So this is very much about us working on us. Why? Because a happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. So if you're feeling a bit restless, you need to be content with where you are today, in the here and now. And that has to be enough for you, because there's some real good shit coming. Okay. Right. Good shit. We like the good stuff. What we ending with? A Mother Mary. We've been working roomy a bit. That's what I feel like. Okay. So, we're going places. Most definitely are. I can feel the card already. Thank you. Our Lady of Growth Assured. Assured. Sure? Proper sure. Assured. Done deal. Guaranteed. Okay. 30. Jeez. Too bright. That's better. 30. Our Lady of Growth Assured. We have had this message not long ago. There is a beautiful manifestation which you have long desired, coming to fruition now. It is important to the well-being of your own soul and the healing of our world that you have patience and allow this birth to happen at the best timing. If it happens too soon or too late, there will be unnecessary complications. I will take care of the timing, and as you trust me, you will find the birth of your dream happens naturally and with great joy. You've been told that this is a wonderful time to be alive on your planet. Is that what it is? Along that line. Okay, middle path. There is something that you are considering embarking upon, either a new project or taking a chance on a new interest or social connection, or even a new philosophy. Perhaps it is a letting go that will lead to a new start. The Oracle of Our Lady of Growth Assured comes to tell you that your success is already determined in heaven. What needs to be now is your continued effort and prayer, surrender and patience on the physical plane, and most importantly, your positive expectation, in brackets, without any attachment as to how it will happen. That your situation is working out and will manifest perfectly. If we want to manifest something truly special in our lives, something that perhaps is a little out of the ordinary or contrary to what most people think is possible, then the blessing of Our Lady of Growth Assured is very helpful. To manifest, we start with the inspiration or impulse from our heavenly divine self. That translates into inspired ideas, then thoughts, and perhaps plans. As we add our heart and passionate energy into the mix, we generate the fire we need to eventually act on opportunities in the physical world so that our manifestation can be complete and successful. The more extraordinary our desired manifestation, the more it is likely to challenge mass beliefs or tip our world upside down, in brackets, even in the most wonderful way. And the more likely it is that there will be delays or difficulties with our manifestation. That is because we will be bumping up against some powerful opposing forces. The negative expectations of the world can cause even the brightest spirit to slump from time to time, losing energy and forgetting to trust in the unconditional love and incredible power of the Divine Mother. So when this happens, our manifestation process might get a little bumpy, hitting some snags here and there. If we come back to our centre, using the healing process for this oracle, we speed up the process again, getting back on track. Our Lady of Growth Assured comes to tell us not to give up. She tells us to have patience and work on feeling open-hearted and open-minded about our manifestations and how they can come into being. We work on feeling the energy of what we want to create. So if it is abundance, for example, we work on cultivating that feeling of abundance as best we can, all the while remaining open to the manifestation of our intentions, sound like a firework, without attachment as to how, when, or what it will look like. Why is everyone a day early? Oh, we just celebrated my birthday a day early. Party, party, party. She tells us not to turn away in fear of failure, especially as when this oracle comes to us, our manifestation is actually not far away at all. There is an expression that it is always darkest before the dawn. This is true with the magnificent process, with the manifestation process. Often when it seems most hopeless and signs of future life of our desires are apparently non-existent, it is the moment before the birth. We must keep our faith and not require that we see all in advance, or even that we have proof along the way that something is happening. It can be hard to trust in such circumstances, but if it helps bring your dreams to life, then it is worth the effort. The Oracle of Our Lady of Growth Assured brings you help in trusting in your process now, and a message that your desires are coming to life. Trust and know in your heart that your growth is assured and that your dreams are manifesting at the perfect time and in the perfect way. Right, the healing process and affirmation. Close your eyes and imagine or perceive a garden that is thriving with life. There are new shoots and mature plants. The garden is well balanced and healthy. You notice a woman in lovely robes seated on the ground next to a garden bed with a child who is enjoying playing in the soil. At the child's hands, there is a fresh green baby shoot sticking up in the soil. The child looks at it and begins to tug at it, trying to make it grow faster. The woman laughs and gently touches the child's hand. The child stops tugging and waits. Together they watch together they watch the shoot as it grows. It matures in its own time, with the loving care of the lady and the attention of the child. Notice if the plant stays young or grows into a mature plant. Notice if it has leaves or flowers or fruit. Just be with what happens in your creative visualization. When you are ready, say the following affirmation aloud to complete your process and repeat it 3 times. My spiritual growth and heart's desire manifest in the perfect time and the perfect way, assured of success by the Divine Mother's grace. 2nd time. My spiritual growth and heart's desire manifest in the perfect time and the perfect way, assured of success by the Divine Mother's grace. 3rd and final. My spiritual growth and heart's desire manifest in the perfect time and the perfect way, assured of success by the Divine Mother's grace. And it's really about getting over feeling silly, about like repeating that out loud 3 times. That's what they suggested. It's worth the effort if it does the job, is it not? Of course it is. Hi Gal, how are you doing, sweetie? Hello, Lucy and beautiful people. I was watching an eagle soar outside my window, Wind Beneath My Wings. That's a beautiful song, isn't it? Okay, 1 hour, 3 minutes, 47 seconds, and I'm going to leave you with some Lover's Oracle. They've done a runner. Let's leave you with a little love note. It says trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Change the way you look at things, and the things you look at change. One more? One more. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow for one's birthday and board meeting. Okay, I'm not bringing cake because I've already eaten it. This message. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and we create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. And I feel like this is for you, Divine Masculine. Okay, I've tried to explain what the cycles are that you're going through and why they are needed. Divine Feminine Trust. Guys, I'm leaving it there. Have yourself a fantastic evening, day, morning. And I will catch up with you soon. Okay, take care. Much love. Bye for now.